That's fair. Man, we got ourselves a good one on NBC break.
On Big Ten Saturday night. Number 19 Illinois at number 9 Penn State in Happy Valley. Jackson, I'm so upset that they put this on Saturday night. Why? Why? You had to put it on Saturday night or schedule it the same week as Bama, Georgia. Why? I know why. Because they didn't think Illinois was going to be that good either. They were probably thinking, okay, Penn State here, we'll put Illinois there. There.
Yep.
Have fun. Like Jackson, in all honesty, it's going to be sad, but I really think this game's going to get a lot of eyeballs because I really think people are starting to take Illinois serious again.
Oh yeah.
And Penn State is 18-point favorite. That's a little too high. I get it's in Happy Valley, but I feel like Brett Bielema in Illinois, I feel like they could pull off a little upset here. Because
Oh.
Jackson, we all remember that non-overtime game that they had a couple
Ooh.
years ago. That classic they had.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna stop longer overtime games by making the moving to starting in 5 overtimes. We're making everybody go to 2-point conversions. Okay, that didn't work. Let's move it to 3 overtimes. This will make the game shorter. Everybody wants that, right? No. I I'll be honest. I felt like a spoiled rich kid watching, like going to the Iron Bowl in 2018 and being able to come back home for a little bit of the Texas A&M LSU game. Matter of fact, I was keeping an eye on the game while I was on the road with my uncle watching that game. Like we were listening to it. I was watching on my phone, keeping an eye on it. Like see how much time's left, stuff like that. It was pretty fun. Like there is no such thing as too long of a football game or too much. At least not with me.
Yeah, I remember that too, Jackson. And I remember when they changed the overtime rule, and people were like, and they do it, Jackson, for player and safety health. That was one of the things that was
That's what they
emphasized. They were
say.
like,
That they say that, but it's a load of horse dung. It's a load of horse dung.
well, that's the
Like,
thing too, Jackson. Because I remember when they did that rule, they were like, we're doing this to ensure player and safety health, make sure everyone is healthy and can play football for as many years.
well, true, but I mean, I just hope they genuinely mean that and they weren't just faking it till they were making it.
Yeah, I'm with you too, Jackson. But as for this game, like
Yeah,
Jackson,
that
we really
we
had.
like.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we love Illinois' quarterback too. He's a pretty cool dude. Dave Valinsky thinks it's gonna be an upset. 1-2 thinks it's gonna be a butt whooping. Rough Rider Returns replies to Dave Valinsky as how that would make Red Grange smile. Red Grange, I'll tell you one thing, we're gonna be celebrating the 100th year anniversary of the Illinois Michigan matchup where Red Grange was having a huge game that day on October 18th, 1924, which we will do that 3 weeks from now, of course. Illinois, our friend Sonny Vermer at Locked On Illini cast in the Big Ten show talked about how like some people forgot about how good this 2022 Illinois team was. Well, maybe they won't forget about this 2024 Illinois team. I mean, we know that they're not anything like that 2011 Illinois team where they started out 6-0 and then fell apart in the regular season by finishing at 0-6. They didn't do. They're not doing that under Brett Bielema. Not happening on their watch.
hmm And Jackson, this will be one of Penn State's bigger tests to start the year. And I know everyone says West Virginia, But Jackson, it just seemed like West Virginia was outclassed, out talented that day, and it just seemed like Penn State was rocking and rolling. And it seems like West Virginia, they're a solid team. They're not as good as everyone is saying they are. Like, we'll see more of West Virginia later on. But as for this though, Penn State, this is a game, normally that they win most of the time, right? Well, now
Yeah.
the tables have kind of turned because Illinois is playing really good football, and they won in 2022. I really think, Jackson, this is the game that Illinois can win if they try. If they can run the ball, keep the ball out of Drew Allar's hands, and keep that Penn State crowd quiet, we could have an upset because they went into Nebraska Friday night and got an upset. But Penn State, I think, is the better team. I think they have the better players. The only thing that worries me is can their quarterback, Drew Aller just not throw this game away? Because I like their running back, Nick Singleton. He can run the football. I like their receiving core. Penn State's got a good offense. But this is going to be interesting.
Obviously, the odds makers did not watch Illinois, Nebraska because Illinois seems to do well as a dog. So, but I will pick Penn State to win this one in a 28-17 victory. I hope I'm wrong.
I want to go upset. Jackson. I really do. But you know what? But you know what, Jackson? I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna rock
Penn State. Sonny. Do it for our good buddy Sonny. Come on, man. Somebody has to.
You're gonna make me. You're gonna make me do it. Okay.
You're smiling. You're smiling. You know you want to.
I do. I do. I want to pick an upset so bad. But if I do, Jackson, Penn State's going to win. So I'm going to go Penn State.
It doesn't work like that, man. It doesn't work like that. We don't have like we're not the freaking Teen Titans or the Powerpuff Girls or the Avengers or the Justice League. We're not any of those. We don't have that kind of magic. At least I don't think we do. Do we?
Jackson, I'm going to save my hide. I'm going to say Penn State wins. I'm going to save my hide. I'm going to go Penn State 28. I'm going to go. I'm sorry. I do. I want to pick I want to pick this upset so bad, but if I do, then it's going to backfire big time. And then everyone's like, you should have picked Penn State. So for the sake of saving the graphic, as they say, I'm going to go Penn State 28-25.
There we go.
In a close victory.